And now Earl Freudenberg has earned his place in the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame.
Thank you to a lot of people, and I only have 3 minutes. That's impossible. That's impossible for a broadcaster. But most of you in this room mean something to me. You work with me in Chattanooga. I've met folk from Knoxville, some of my old buddies from WSM in Memphis, and I just thank you so very much for being a part of this 54-year journey. I do first of all thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who has been with me every step of the way through all circumstances, and there have been some circumstances that may not have been the best. And I also want to thank my family tonight. I met my wife Julie back in 1969. She wasn't a country music fan, but I introduced her to Johnny Cash and Loretta Lynn and Buck Owens and some of those folks, and she accepted it. She introduced me to Simon and Garfunkel, Peter, Paul, and Mary and the Beach Boys. So I thought that was a pretty good trade-off. And my daughter Amy, she's precious to us. She taught me something new today. On Facebook, you can now go live. I mean, I'm sitting there in a restaurant over in Franklin eating a hamburger, and they're watching me all around the world as I eat tomatoes and whatever else was on that sandwich. In fact, Amy and Russell, her husband, who is an IT guru at Unum, they've given us 2 beautiful granddaughters, Juliana and Rachel. And a special note tonight to our son, Mark. And Mark, I know you're watching on Facebook right now. Bud, we love you. I wish you were here. You meant so much to me all through the years. And I look forward to Monday when we can sit down and have a Subway together. And his precious wife, Tara, who is a wonderful caregiver. Mark's physically challenged and could not be with us tonight. In closing, there's been a lot of things mentioned about Luther. His family and my family go back to the 40s because his daddy was a salesman to my grandfather who operated a grocery store. My father and Luther played together in North Chattanooga. Well, I got to work with him first of all in 1968. Every Tuesday we got a little lunch bunch in Chattanooga, and we go to one restaurant and here and there and everywhere, and broadcasters come and a lot of business people come. Well, about a month before he died, we were sitting there and he looks me straight in the eye and he says, "I'm going to vote for you, Earl, for the Hall of Fame." And then the words that I will never forget: "I'm so proud of what you've been able to do in radio." And with that, we walked out of the front door of the restaurant and said bye to each other. Luther, a dear friend, and I thank the Hall of Fame for remembering him tonight. Thank you for this tremendous honor. Love everybody. God bless
you. There's another one of those deep footprint guys. That's what I was talking about. Thank you, Earl. Great job.
Amy, Earl, and David. It's a big night, everybody.
Exciting times.
It is. Earl, did you ever think when you were a little boy, growing up there in the shadow of Freudenberg grocery store, that you'd be honored by the entire state tonight?
No. This is the highest honor that any broadcaster can receive in the state of Tennessee or anywhere as far as I'm concerned. And thanks to people like you and all the rest of them. And thanks to your wife for voting for me,
She did.
You got a pretty good story about that.
Well, I had to do a little arm twisting, but she said, "Yeah, I remember Earl. Wasn't he that fella on WDOD that gave out cherry pie recipes?" I said, "Yeah, that's the one." She said, "I'll vote for it." No, but the truth is, she idolizes you just like I do, and admires you. And back when you were a news director and Cindy was just a little up-and-coming news reporter, she looked up to you, and I'm proud of her for that.
And she's a great friend. I have a picture with Cindy and myself that you don't have.
What?
And I'm hugging her too. And I've got the original.
I was doing my best Luther.
What? Cheap.
Earl was one of the first reporters that I ever met when I came to Chattanooga, and I was so impressed because at that time he had his little boy with him. And we were. This is a horrible thing, but they were investigating a body that was found at the river, and I met Earl, and he had his little boy with him, and he was so nice to me. I didn't work at the same radio station, but he was super nice to me. And he's always been great. I've worked with him at DOD when I filled in a few times for when he needed somebody in like in a hurry, and I would fill in for him, and I just love working with him. He's so easy to talk to, and he's such a good buddy, and I'm so proud that he's getting this honor tonight.
What I'm thrilled about tonight is because Chattanooga has been underrepresented, in my opinion, in the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame. We got Luther in, we got TJ the DJ in, Alan Dennis a little bit after he died got in, but getting Earl and Dex and Keith Landecker and US 101, it's a legendary station. I mean, this puts Chattanooga on the map. We're just thrilled to death about it.
Somebody back here is going to wants to say something. If we don't let him say it, we'll all go to jail.
That's true. Earl and I have known one another for many, many years. I guess I started listening to you, Earl, in the 60s.
Man alive.
I'm telling you. And then I was one of the sound-off callers every once in a while. And that was like old home week. They'd call in on sound-off, and it'd be Nell, and you'd ask her how all the uncles and aunts were. It was just, and then, of course, I worked some with you at the...
Don't steal my line, Judge. That's my line. Judge Beam would call me about the 18th of December on the Forgotten Child Fund. Say, y'all need any money? Y'all need any money? Well, some years we were pretty good, but other years we were, dragging feet. And he would bring me a check for anywhere between $6,000 and $10,000, and we'd pay the bill. And I thank you very much.
But Earl, you did all the work.
No,
he was always
you got out there and raised the money from all those lawyer buddies. I mean,
we had the strong arm them now. They're tight.
You did the work. You did the work.
Well, I'm proud of you. And there's the program, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate Judge.
Hey, I'm
He's
so
been a fan for years.
Who's this young man over here?
Hey, we get him in here.
This is Mr. Charlie Nicholson. Charlie Nicholson. And Charlie is my ace reporter from many, many years ago. I often told him that if I had Charlie in the car, he could follow Tommy Eason around and chase the wrecks and the fires and bring me back the story, and we get it like everybody else. But Charlie's been good, and I've enjoyed working with him.
Same here, I've had the opportunity to work with two Hall of Famers now.
Who's the other one?
Luther.
That's right.
Earl Freudenberg.
Charlie used to do Luther's traffic. That's right. I forgot all about that. Yeah. Where's Tom Sneed? Let's get Tom. Tom, come over here.
I don't know how strong the connection is,
Okay.
but it will record, it will save.
We're on live on somebody's Facebook right now.
Well,
my Facebook.
Your Facebook? Okay.
Yeah, my Facebook.
Congratulations. We're up here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee to induct Earl into the, what is it?
Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame.
Oh, Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame. I thought you were from Georgia.
No, not quite.
No, from
Not
Tennessee.
Quite. That's where we work.
Oh, that's right. That's
right.
where we work in Georgia. But congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Last 10 years I've been with Tom and Christian Radio, and I think we've done a lot of good in this community, and hopefully we'll continue to do a lot of good of telling people the good news.
Amen. Now, how many years in radio?
54.
54.
54.
And the guy's only 57 years old.
That's it.
Starting when he's a baby.
I hear you. Booker T. Scruggs, come over here. Booker T. Scruggs, come over here just a minute. Come here. Come here. I want you to be live with me. Booker T. Scruggs is my good friend. And
I have a battery pack.
we're running out of battery, but I wanted to get
running
to
out of battery.
say hi to everybody. We're on live on Facebook. Did you ever believe we could do that?
Not in my wildest imagination.
Booker T. Scruggs hosts A Point of View for many, many years. Great broadcaster, and I'm just honored to have you as one of my friends.
Well, thank you, sir. I'm honored to be here to honor you tonight.
And you're a great saxophone player, too.
Well, I try to play.
I tell you what,
I appreciate it.
you're so good. You're so good, Booker T. And thank you so much. And there's Chip Chapman. Maybe I can get Chip. Can we get Chip to come back over here and say hi to us?
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
From Charlie.
Yeah. Chip, come over here. Come over here just a minute. We're live on Facebook.
We're live on Facebook.
This is the man right here, ladies and
Earl
gentlemen.
Freudenberg.
Look, this is the man right here. He is the producer
See, he's the
of all
star.
of this.
The light is over him.
And I want to tell you something. Without Chip, this evening would never happen.
Oh, yeah, it would. Yes, it would.
Well, anyway, I know that your efforts, you put in many long and hard hours, and we're going to be seeing some of that here in a little bit.
You put in many long, hard years. So
I don't know.
I'm so glad you're getting honored.
Radio's fun.
It is.
Radio's fun.
It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on.
Yeah, hey, I like that. I like that. And watch Chip every morning on Channel 12. I love to hear him give the weather.
Thank you, Earl.
Chip, thank you so much.
We'll be back later.
And this is my good pal, Bill McCauley. Bill is a good friend of
Bill
Ben.
McCauley and I.
Get in there closer. There you go.
We go back about 422 years.
Ben used to drive my school bus. I was at St. Shepherd Grammar School in 1956. Ben drove the bus. And also had a mail route.
And I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Radio. He was doing 3 or 4 different things.
Tell them about your radio show. Bill
Cowboy
Jubilee. It's a 100,000 watt station.
Public radio station.
It's on every Sunday, and it's
6 o'clock.
the dial 90.5
FM.
Tell them about Cowboy Jubilee briefly.
It's
In case there's someone out there that
a taste of Western swing and cowboy music. There's a difference between country and Western music. Country music is about things you do inside, and Western music is about things you do outside. This is Western music. It's about outdoor topics instead, as opposed to drinking and gambling and things like that.
What do you think about Earl Freudenberg going into the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame?
I'm so excited. I am so excited. I really am. I put him in the same category with Luther Massengale. He's right up there.
He is. We love him. We love you, Earl.
This is a friend of mine from yesteryear that helped us so much in the early days when WDOD was doing news. Alan Williams from the legendary WSM in Nashville.
And every morning we would call Earl, what's going on in Chattanooga, Earl? Well, here's what's going on in Nashville. And we would swap stories and everything. We loved it.
He's been such a great friend and a good journalist too. He's won many awards and helped put WSM on top, and it is just a delight to see you.
It's great to see you.
What are you doing now?
I'm with Fox 17.
Oh, you graduated.
No, I'm not a reporter. I'm in sales. I moved into sales in the mid-'80s.
That's where the money is.
That's
where the money. Can I borrow 5? Alan Williams. You're with Fox 65 now?
Fox 17.
Fox
here
17
in Nashville.
and formerly with WSM. And thank you so much for speaking to me tonight.
You know I had to. And congratulations.
A friend from the past that I'll always cherish his friendship.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And
He deserves
well deserved.
I'll tell you, this is one of my favorite couples, and I am so honored to be able to make their picture together.
Well, thank you, Earl.
I tell you what I want you to do. I want you to give her a big kiss like you did on wedding night. Can you do that?
On wedding
Come
night?
on, give her not Ben, come on. Ben, come on, give her a big kiss, a big hug and a kiss. All right. I've always wanted to make your picture together.
26 years.
26 years.
26 years.
Oh, 26 years. All right.